Hello, and thank you for joining me for another Somerset Real Ale review. I had a beer from this brewery a little while ago. I bought 3 of their beers, and it was absolutely flat as a witch's, well, you get the idea. The yeast hadn't worked in it, so I've whacked the last 2 in the airing cupboard, and just to see if they'll sort of bring some life into them. It's from the North Curry Brewery Company. It's Howzat, 3.7% ABV. Cricket released related beer. Cricket is a sport which I know nothing about, absolutely nothing about, don't understand it whatsoever. Brown 500ml bottle. Let's get it open. I've got the emergency bowl underneath in case the yeast has really gone for it. But okay, not a lot on the opening. A little bit of fizz coming to the neck of the bottle. Let's get her in a glass. I can get rid of this bottle now. It's not going to blow up. It's right under my feet. So out at the conservatory, I didn't want to flood the place and wreck the carpet like. Well, looks like this one has a bit of carbonation in it. Amber to copper in colour, off-white newspaper coloured, one finger, really sort of unusual, not unusual, but odd, different shaped bubbles in it. Trying to get a bit of lace in there. There's a little bit, not too much. Let's get the nose in. You've seen the carbonation, I think, haven't you? What you can see of it. Oh, it smells of sort of roasted malts. Even getting sort of a raisin. Slight spiciness. Fresh blood orange as well. That smells really Christmassy, like a nice Christmas red ale or something like that. There's a hell of a lot of smell in there for a 3.7% ABV. Sweetness, sweet, sort of sweet malt as well in there. It smells. But it's almost, it isn't, I don't think there is roasted malt in here. Well, there may be, but it smells, it does smell roasted. It's very malty, lovely sweet malty, fantastic. That smells great. I'm going to dig into that because that smells fantastic. Cheers. It's still pretty flat. I had it in the airing cover for about 2 weeks, trying to warm it up, get that yeast to kickstart. It doesn't seem to have worked. I think this brewery's got a little bit of an issue with its yeast, bottle condition wise, but to be fair, that is a really nice flavoured beer. It's got a lovely bitter, or bittersweet. That roasted sort of malty. It's not roasted malt, but it's very similar. That is predominant. This is really nice. I'd love to try this on cask to see if the carbonation from the cask, pardon me, has worked. It's not undercarbonated, but it's not as much as you would expect from a bottle conditioned beer. Having said that, you can feel the gas on your tongue. But that's a really nice beer. It's really refreshing. It leaves your mouth nice and dry. You're wanting more. I'd happily session this, happily. I'm going to leave the yeast in the bottom of this because I don't want to flatten it any more than it already is. So I won't give it a good shake. I normally give a bottle conditioned beer a good shake round and get all the yeast in, but as you may be able to see, the yeast is level left on the base of the bottle. That is actually a really nice beer. I'm really enjoying this. Around that way. We have brewed this special ale to celebrate cricket in Somerset. It has a wonderful golden colour that springs of long summer days. The fruitiness of the hops brings the classic summer beer alive, and the smooth aftertaste offers a very refreshing drink. Yeah, absolutely. Perhaps it is supposed to be like that. It says it's a traditional bitter as well. I'll let you read it. There you go. It's the North Curry, www.thenorthcurrybrewery.co. Oh, I'm sorry, I've done it again. The www.thenorthcurrybrewerycouk.com. Really weird, but really weird website. But that is a really nice beer. I think maybe putting it in the airing cupboard has given it a good kick, because it is a lot better than the last one I had. Mouthful after mouthful, it's still interesting. It's kind of like the Otter ales from the Otter Brewery. It's not a massive flavoursome beer, but it is. That's a great session beer, and it's got loads of flavour in it. I really like that. It's got a very mild bitter aftertaste as well. But this is a perfect session beer if you like a music festival or something. You know, and the band's playing, you just want to neck a few of these whilst throughout the evening. That's fantastic. I really like that. That's worth trying. I'd definitely be looking out for these in the pubs, and I'd love to try them in the pubs. Fantastic. That's the from the North Curry Brewery Company. That's their Howzat. Pardon me. That is going to get from me. That's getting a 7 out of 10. Really worth trying. Definitely buy it again. Thanks for watching. Love to see your comments in the comments box, and I hope you join me again for another review. Cheers.